Good morning. Happy Friday. You guys, so if you know me, I'm always cold in Santa Maria. Look at the sun. I had to sit right here because the sun is so warm today. I cannot believe it. Anyway, you guys, happy Friday. Happy September 2nd. Can you believe it's already September? I cannot believe it. We have September, October, November, and December, right? 3 months left till the end of the year. And I'm about to do, so I have this planner, okay, right here. Guys, I don't know. It doesn't really matter which one you use. A lot of people use the Passion Planner. This year, the Passion Planner was sold out a lot. So I looked for this one, and it's pretty much the same. It's called Legend Planner. But anyway, why I like it, just like the Passion Planner, here are a bunch of business cards. So why I like it is because on the month, after the month calendar, it has a self-reflection section, okay? And on this section here, can you see it? Let me see. You guys can take a screenshot. Okay, so on this self-reflection section, you are to reflect on, in this case, August, okay? So I'm going to read the notes. I'm going to read them out really quick to you. I'm not going to do this with you because this is private stuff, okay? But it talks about, did I reach this month's goals? If so, if not, why not? Okay, and the first thing I thought of was did I even establish goals? Let me think about, okay. I wanted to look back and I was like, what did I say I wanted to accomplish in August? You guys, this is, so most likely, if I look back, most likely I didn't accomplish the goals. Why? Because they were not in my mind all month long, obviously, okay. And when I did that, I was like, okay, let me do a live about this because, we're coming into the end of the year. And I feel like a lot of us, and I say us because I've been there, a lot of us will start to think about, it's already September. And then in some parts of the world, in October, it gets cold. And then November, and then it's December. And then people start thinking about, I'm just going to wait till the new year to do X, Y, Z. And one of the things I will tell you is when I have had my most successful years, it has been the fall before that I was working. So for example, in 2000, I think it was 2002, I had some of the biggest growth in my business. And it was because in 2001, I was September, October, November, December, I was working like crazy. And, yesterday we had a call with Founder Circle, Leslie Stanford, and she was talking to us about just real life stuff, you guys. I think it's the first time I've ever seen a conversation be that deep and that real and that raw with such a high person in my business. And very vulnerable call also. Anyway, and so one of the things that she reminded me of, okay, as I was listening to her, it's when I was working my hardest and when I had the most amount of growth, it's when I would work. And then I remember I literally would schedule time. So yesterday when we were on her call, you guys, disclaimer, you guys can Google how much she's worth, okay? I was I wonder what her net worth is. And I was blown away. I wasn't surprised because I kind of knew, but it was crazy number. But she was a dental hygienist, okay, who was in a bad situation in LA and needed $2,000 so that she wouldn't, get kicked out of her apartment, all this stuff. She found the business opportunity and then she hustled her way and made some extra income, ended up turning into this multi-million dollar business. And now she lives in Colorado. She has her own private plane. What? And I know a lot of men who have their own private plane, but I don't know a lot of ladies who own their own private plane. Anyway, on the call yesterday, she was sharing with us a lot of things. She has 3 daughters. She was sharing a lot of stuff with us, and she just reminded me, she didn't say anything, but I just remembered, when I was at my best at my business, it was when I was working really hard and I actually scheduled things to do. At the time I was single, okay, so I don't have kids, so I know that's totally different, but I remember thinking, okay, I'm going to work really hard, and then on this day I'm going to go out, and on this weekend I'm going to go here. And then I remember I would work crazy hard for 3 months, and then I would take off the first weekend of the month. So the first weekend, after the close of the month, because that's when we're the least busiest. And I remember thinking last night, I'm like, that is my winning formula. So I go to invite you to start to look at what is your winning formula. And, one of the things that why I was so successful at the time that I was on it was because I was constantly looking at my goals, unlike last month, okay? So one of the questions is, did I reach this month's goal? If not, why not? Number 2, on a scale from 1 to 10, how do I feel about my progress this month? Okay, well, I don't feel too bad. So I'm gonna go through this on my own, okay? Number 3, why do I feel this way about my progress this month? So like to be able to have some thought about why I rated myself the way I'm gonna rate myself. Number 4, rate your month using the life balance wheel. Did you maintain a healthy work-life balance? Okay, I'm working on that. Which life areas are lacking this month and why? Now, here's what I will tell you, okay? As I was on the call with her yesterday, her whole the call was, I just got my book dirty. The call was how to build your business and continue to build while still living a fulfilled life or something like that. I called the call. I organized the call, so I titled it something like that. And one of the things I will tell you is that a lot of the times, especially women, I don't know if men feel like this, but as women, as we're building our business, we sometimes feel guilty about, working so hard and not paying so much attention on our household, right? Or working so hard and, our kids or our husbands, maybe don't get the best of us. And I will tell you, as I'm reflecting back on all the months, on the wheels of the months that I actually did it, okay? Because transparency, there were some months that I skipped, and that is that, there's certain areas that every month keep repeating at a low scale. So, Karla, get with it, okay? So that's number 4. And then last but not least, what 3 things can I improve next month? What are the major action steps I can take? So these are some questions. I just got my book dirty, you guys. These are some questions that this book gives me, right? So I'm going to sit down in a minute and I'm going to go through these. So maybe I'll put them down in the comments or DM me and I'll send you a screenshot of it and you could do it for yourself. You can buy the book or you can do it for yourself. But one of the things that last night, as I was listening to her call, I was in the call with her and I was listening to all these women, one of the things that I am super clear about, and it's like, I know this, but now I'm like super clear about this. And that is that, and I'm going to invite you to do this. Okay. Listen up. And that is for us to continuously on a daily basis, think about and analyze if what you're doing is worth doing. Meaning like if what you're doing is worth your time away from XYZ, because whenever you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to leave you to ponder, what is it that you're saying yes to? And if it's in alignment with your goals, it's alignment with your values, and it's worth your time and effort, then keep doing it. But if what you're doing is not in alignment with your goals, your values, and what matters to you, then maybe, because when you're saying yes here, you're saying no over there, okay, with whatever it is, then maybe you need to reevaluate and reanalyze and reflect on, like, if this is what I want. Because you guys, we're 3 months away. Let's finish the year strong. Let's walk into 2023 a better version of ourselves, okay? Peace out. Happy Friday.